I knew it. Wild. Ooh, bird. There's fish all down this bank. Not very good, but there's fish all down this bank. He hit it on the swim. Like I wasn't even popping, I was just reeling it back in. And he hit it right there. Well, not right there, but he hit it like right against the bank. Oh, I set that hook. God. I set that hook so hard. I set that hook so hard. Alright, so these are the type of fish that are trying to eat my fluke. Little squeakers, bro. Dude, he hit that thing. I was like, I'm not playing with you this time. I set that hook so hard. Dude, I wish I had my bait caster on. It's somewhere at the house. Because if I actually hook into something decent. Oh, I cast this thing a mile down there. That's probably the farthest cast I can do with this rod. Oh, she about to get blown up passing by this bush. Let's get you over this brush pile. I seen it and I let it sink. I was like, I think there's a fish there. Nice one. I mean, not nice, but since I've already missed so many fish, I'm happy with every fish I get now. Let's get right here. My bait didn't have time to get to this spot. Nope. I think once I get down in this corner, if I don't catch anything on this fluke, I'm gonna tie on that shaky head. Because I've caught some good fish out of this pond on shaky head. Like my biggest fish out of here came on a wacky rig the one time I did fish with it in a shaky head. So I have a lot of confidence with a shaky head and a wacky rig in this pond for a little bit bigger fish. Something swam past it. It didn't eat it, but it swam straight past it. Uh-oh, we tangled. That's another thing about this reel, is like it gets tangled randomly for no reason. And it's like, dude, you don't need to do that every few casts. Uh-oh, something blew up on it. Got it. Ooh, that's probably the biggest one of the day so far. So far, it's a pretty good fish. And I brung my big shaky head, so it's like, on this, some shaky head, ooh, yeah, it's probably the biggest one of the day so far. Sometimes on a shaky head, I throw a, what is it? I can't remember the name of that thing now. It's a certain type of stick bait. I don't know. I throw a yum dinger on it, so like, you know, the kind of bigger ones. Oh, that was a fish. I felt it and I was like, I set the hook too late. Right past that bush is where he hit. Trying to fish it kind of like halfway as a top water and then halfway as a not top water. Alright, something hit it and messed up the fluke, so now I have to readjust the fluke, get all this grass off of it. Spot, hold on, bro. This tree looks really good actually. Right in this little bend. Oh, something had it. Something had it in its mouth and I set the hook too soft. Oh, it missed it. I watched it miss it. Oh, man. Alright, let's get her back out there. Let's get her another cast in. See if this thing will finally take it. Oh. Dang it. Oh, he took my tail piece. I wonder if we can still get a bite on it without this tail piece. I'm actually curious now. I know we have plenty of these to go around. I'm just curious if something will hit it without this tail piece on there. I don't think these fish in this pond are too picky. Something just popped at it, but it didn't seem any bigger than anything else, so. Oh! Did y'all see that pop at it? It blew up on that thing. Oh! I set the hook on that one real good. This one tried to swallow the bait. Heck yeah, I hope all of them do that. Nice little fish. Just toss them back in there. I'm gonna give one more cast to this little area. That's not where I wanted it, but okay. I'm not playing around with these fish anymore. These hook sets, dude, that thing tried to swallow it. Hooked him in the tongue. Okay, we gotta get this hook undone very quickly, because this guy's showing a little bit of blood. Cool. One more cast through here, close to that bush, because this is just wild. With the no tail too, it's like half of a tail. You can tell this pond's overstocked, but they don't want me taking out bass right now. And I'm like, all right, I'll agree with your wishes. But as soon as they call to get somebody to get all these little bass out, I'm gonna be right here waiting for them. Because man, oh man, we're gonna have a galore of catching tiny bass. Can't see my bait really. God. It hit it in that little bush. I was like, oh, fish. Tiny one. Like he's not big at all. Probably tiniest one of the day so far. All right, let's catch a 5-pounder up here. Come on, let's have it happen. Let's have it happen. We need a 5-pounder right up here. I feel like there's a fish sitting right up in this area. Sitting right about there. Or right here. Seriously, nothing? Nah, if I was a fish, that's where I would be. I'd be inside these little pockets like this. Yep, something was there. He just swirled. But he was like right up against the bank. He was like right there. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more cast with this broken fluke, and then we're switching out. Okay. Switching out time. Right there where I casted a second ago. That's crazy. They have to have some bigger bass in here. I've caught a 4.5 out of here, but it's just so overpopulated. It's like there's so far few between. Like all the big bass are so far and few between. It's crazy. But I've caught a 4.5 out of here, so I figured maybe. Let me give us a little flick right where that guy was. Maybe he's still feeding the same spot. Alright, nope. Alright, I feel like this whole area is a casting zone. Like the bank, the outsides. This whole area is a casting zone. There's just so much wood structure out in the middle. I feel like we can get hammered if I just cast it straight toward the center. So we're gonna... Oh! I hooked straight into a bush. Got it, yes. Man, that bush really felt it. I was like, oh, bush. I'm sorry, I really wanted to hook set that bush. It was calling out to me. I feel like if we catch a big one, it's not gonna be right up against the bank. It's gonna be like a couple feet off, maybe at one of these standing trees or structures out in the middle. But then again, it could be directly against the bank. But I don't know why. Something's telling me to throw out these sticks and stuff that are out here. I'm feeling it. And my fluke is not on the surface, so if anything hits it, I'm not gonna have a clue until I feel a little tug. Okay, now it's on the surface. It's right there by me. It's at this bush. Fish. Out in the middle too, where I've been saying I think they will be at, or at least a big one. He's like medium size. He's pretty much the same size of every other one we've caught. I hooked him right in the tongue too. Cool. Goodbye. Thank you for the fight. Wasn't really a fight, but thank you. Right back out over there. I feel like the shaky head would be best, but it might be too intimidating for the other fish. It'll be best for big ones, but at the same time, I want to catch fish. But it might be too intimidating for these guys, so might be why it's the best bait in here. Just because it's too intimidating to the other fish, they're not gonna pick it up. I keep hearing fish just pop everywhere. Start right towards this grass. I should get hammered. I got hammered. Ooh, that might be a good one. Nope, it wasn't. It was just in grass. It wasn't any good. It's just in grass. It's not good. I thought it was really good, and I was like, oh, we might have something. No, it's just a grass bass. Let's get you unhooked. He's a little bit on the bigger side. I mean, he's fatter than the other one we've been catching. I mean, he's not any longer, but he was fatter. That's a cool sign. I feel like there might be something seen by this grass. I'm gonna keep casting by it. But I've noticed the further down the bank we go, the more grass there is. So, could be a sign why there's bigger bass over here is because there's just so much more grass. I kind of moved that one in really quick. I want to see if a bigger and a faster bass would hit it. Which, nothing hit it, so. Come on, give me a 4-pounder right there. Right here in this little pocket. Oh. I felt that little thud. I set that hook so hard. Alrighty, did he take my worm? Yeah, he took my fluke. Alright. Throw another one on. I'm kind of tempted to throw in I'll throw that shaky head on here in a minute. I'm really tempted to throw it on. I don't know why, I just have a weird feeling about it. You need to calm down, bud. Alright, let's get this back out there. That last fish felt really good though. I didn't get to see it, but it felt way better than the other ones. Like, just the initial thud felt like it was... No! That's a good fish over here. That might actually be a good one. Well, a better one. Alright, one GoPro change later. It changed just so happenly at that timing. Alright, so right by this bush, there's it looks and feels a whole lot better than everything else we've been getting bite from. If it misses it again, I'm gonna throw in a different bait. It should be right in this area. Nope. Well, she ain't there now. All right, let's give it another cast. Because I really feel like she's a bigger bass. She might be a lot bigger. She swirled at it. She missed it. Okay. She's still there. She just swirled at it. So I think she's a big mama bass sitting on a bed or something. I think she's just trying to get an easy meal. Okay. Well, for starters, I just felt my head strap fall apart. So, let me fix this. And how did this happen? Come on. I'm giving our cast right here. Right up through this area, right about there. Oh, she's not that. Oh, is she a little better? No. Yeah, she's a little better. She's a lot better. She's long. She's a lot longer than the rest of the fish. Oh yeah, she's a whole lot longer than the rest of them. She is fat, should be super good. I knew there was a fish there. I was like, man, I knew it was a little bit better. I just had that feeling. I was like, this looks and feels like a better fish. Let me give a cast right out there. I thought I seen something moving. Dude, the hook sets are so masculine. I'm just like, what? Nice little bass. Throw her back out there. Let's get another one. Dude, the hook sets are so, like, ridiculous. It's amazing. Alright, I'm seeing the stick right here. I want to toss kind of close to that stick. I feel like the bigger ones are going to be sitting at the offshore structure or just off of the bank feeding. But I could be wrong. It could be the other way. Or there's just no more big bass in here. They all died off. Who knows? Right up to this bush. Nothing. Okay. Let's get another toss out by this stick. All right. I see, oh my God. There's so many fish out here, like popping at the surface. Let's get this little cast right here. About to get hammered. Watch this, watch this, watch this. What? There's like 4 bass feeding right there in a circle and not a single one picked up the fluke. Well, this bass is about to pick up the fluke because I seen there was one right up against this bank. She picked it up. Oh, she broke me off.